welcome to day 4 of our fall challenge. I love fall. I love the change in seasons. I love the change in the temperature. Rosie and I just walked over here to the studio and it's time to get moving. Make your way down to the mat. I'm going to start today on my hands and knees. And just get yourself there slowly but surely, moving with some intention right from the get-go. Hands are going to be right underneath your shoulders. Knees are right underneath your hips. And I want you just to slowly start tucking your tail up to the ceiling and then slowly uncurl. Right from the beginning here, let's get our breath connected to our body. I want you to exhale as you tuck your tail into your belly button, reach that rib cage way up to the ceiling, and then inhale as you uncurl and extend your chest forward. And rock your hips and tuck and uncurl and extend. And then this time I want you to tuck your tail and lean back into that lower back, pushing towards your feet just a little bit. Come back forward, rounding it forward and extending your chest open. And rock your hips, tuck, and really push back into your back. Get that stretch through your lower back and come back forward and extend. We're going to do that one more time. Rock your hips and push it all the way back. And coming all the way back forward, extend for one little last time. Come back to the center. And from here, make sure you have enough room on your mat. I'm going to move forward just a smidge. I'm sneaking in a plank on you right here, right now. Make sure you have energy going through your hands. Back of your head and neck is lifted to the ceiling. Right leg goes back behind you. Left leg goes back behind you. Belly button's pulled up tight to your spine. And from here, stay here or hover that right leg and give me a lift. And lift, and lift, and lift, and lift, and lift. 4, 3, 2, put that foot down, and then hover that left leg. Lift it higher than your rear. Belly button still pulled up. Give me a little lift with that leg. Lift, and lift, and lift, and lift, and 4, 3, 2, and put that foot down. Pike your hips up to the sky, and I want you to slowly, knees bent, walk your feet towards your hands so you can make your way right onto your rear. Legs are going to go out. Actually, I lied. We're going to start with our legs together, but ever so slightly bent. I feel like I'm all off kilter. I'm facing the different direction that I usually face. I'm going to just be fine with that. And then from here, arms reach out, tuck and roll all the way down to the mat. And from here, inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Grab the backs of your legs if you need to. Let go when you can, and roll all the way up. And roll it right back and down. And inhale, grab those legs. Let go if you can. If you'd like to straighten out your legs, go for that. Choose what works for you today. That's what it's about, listening to your body, creating your own positive muscle patterns for wherever your body is today. Belly button's pulled way back behind you and coming all the way down. And inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts. Kill all your momentum right here and roll up with beautiful control. And round it right back and down. We're going to do one more. Inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Roll it all the way up. And then as you come down, drag those knees in towards your rear just a little bit. Feet and knees are still together. Head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Hands just reach to the other side of the room. Hands come up to the ceiling. They travel over your head, and then head comes down. Make sure that that rib cage is not popping up. It's still stuck to the ground. So even though our head is down, you're still engaged. My abdominals are still working here. And from here, inhale. On the exhale, head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Hands come up to the ceiling. They float over your head and come all the way back and down. Head, neck, and chest lifts up. Hands come up over your head and take it all the way down. One more time. Head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Hands come up to the ceiling. Interlace your hands behind your head. Stay lifted here. Make sure you're looking up at the ceiling or where the ceiling and the wall come together. And then from here, right leg comes into tabletop. Left leg floats up to tabletop. Tap that right toe down and bring it up. And left. And right. Rosie, I can't grab the ball right now. Sorry, puppy. And tap. And tap. See if you can turn those feet off, turn those legs off. You're driving this movement with your abdominal muscles. One more time right, one more time left. Hold it up at the top, glue your knees completely together. Head comes all the way down on the mat. Arms come out to the side like in a little goalpost. Keep those knees glued together. Pick your left hip up, float those knees over to the right, and exhale, pulls it back to center. And take it over to the left. Use that right side of your waist, pull it back to center. And take it over to the right. Oh, excuse me, and back to the center. All right, here's one. There we go. And take it over to the left. And pull it back to center. Hold right here. Head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Hold it right here. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Come back to the middle. Arms and legs go long and bring it right back in. And reach and bring it right back in. Shoulders stay out of your ears. Fingertips go long, toes go long, and exhale, pulls it right back in. And reach and bring it in. And reach and reach. One more time, reach, bring it in. Head comes all the way down. Bring those arms back out to that goalpost position. Float your legs, knees glued together. Float them over to the right. Shoulders are quiet on the mat. Straighten your legs out. Pull it back to center and bend. Take it over to the left and straighten. Pull it back to center and bend. And over to the right and straighten. Pull it back to center and bend. And to the left and straighten. Pull it back to center and bend. One more time each side. And straighten, pull it back to center and bend. And one more time to the left. Straighten, pull it back to center and bend. From here, interlace those hands behind your head. Head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Make sure you have a little space between your chin and your chest. I'm gazing right at the roof and the top of the wall. And from here, those legs press out and they come right back in. They press out as they come in. Give me a little chest lift up. Press it out and lift straight up and press it out. This time, torso goes to the right. Come through the center. Stay lifted as the legs go out through the center with your torso, and then to the left. You pull everything in. And rotate torso to the right. Legs go out. Come through the center. Pull those knees in and rotate to the left. One more time each side. Really pulling that in. Getting those obliques activated. And to the left. And pull everything into the center. Hold. Head comes down. Hug your knees into your chest. And rock side to side. And I will throw a ball. Hopefully not take out the camera. Whoop, good. All right, and just rock and let that right leg come along on the mat. Arms are gonna come down by your side and your left leg is in tabletop. If you're happy here, stay here. If you would like to extend your leg up, go for it. If your leg is extended, bend it, reach that heel up to the ceiling. And from here, cross your midline with that leg and bring your leg down, around, and up and hold. Cross. Bring it up and hold. Cross. Just let that leg move around in its hip socket. Hi, puppy. So much for trying to wear her out a little bit walking over here. Somebody's clearly a puppy with lots of energy. Huh, baby? Switch directions. Take it out to the side and bring it all the way around. And out. Pressing that right leg into the mat. Hip stays nice and still. One more time around. Hold it right there. Bend that knee. Grab a hold it with your opposite hand and cross it over your body. Let that left arm go out to the side. Hi, soft puppy. Can't help you with that one right there. Can you get it? Where'd the ball go? Where'd the ball go? Where'd it go? I don't know where it went. And then inhale. On the exhale, pull that leg back to center. Send that left leg out long on the mat. Right leg comes up to tabletop. Press that left hip into the mat. Keep your right leg at tabletop or extend it up, whichever works for your body. I don't want you to be battling this if this is too much of a stretch for you. No matter where you are, hips stay still. Cross your midline and bring that leg down, around, and up and hold. And cross and bring it around. Cross and around and cross and bring it around. Cross and around. One more time around. Hold it at the top. Switch directions. Take it out. Bring it down, around, and up and hold. And inhale takes it around once. And exhale takes it around again. my abs and obliques, everything is working to stabilize my hips. So that leg is just moving around in your hip socket. One more time, take it out, bring it around, hold, bend that leg into tabletop, grab a hold of your knee, cross it over your body, reach that arm out. All right, well, it's come here. Okay, here we go. Whew, thank goodness for me. All right. And exhale into that. Good girl, you got it. Good girl. Oh, looks like we're playing chase. And pull that leg back to center. And then arms up to the ceiling, palms face each other, press those shoulders towards your hips, rib cages down on the mat. If you want to, we're going to roll up. If you want a little extra challenge, let those arms float up a little farther over your head. And from here, inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat, and exhale, rolls it all the way up. We're doing 3 of these with our arms at a different angle, which gives you a little more stress onto your center of gravity, which AKA just makes it harder. Belly button's pulled back behind you. If you need to bend your knees, bring your arms down, do what works for you. We're doing one more. Inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat, and sit up nice and tall. From here, flex those feet, interlace your hands behind your head. Inhale. On the exhale, rotate to the right. Exhale a little bit more, and inhale back to center. And take it to the left. Exhale, exhale, inhale back to center. And to the right, rotate, grow tall as you rotate more, and back to center. Remember, those feet are not moving. They stay still so that you're moving at your spine, not your hips. One more time to the right, and center. One more time to the left, and center. From here, reach those arms out in front of you. I'm going to have you tilt back just behind your tailbone. Right leg comes into a good tabletop. Left leg comes into a good tabletop. If you need to grab the backs of your legs to give yourself a little support for this, great. Do it if you can. Reach your arms. Energy in your fingertips is going to the other side of the room. Chest stays open, and you're going to lower slowly down to the mat. Drag those legs into a beautiful tabletop. Shoulders, neck, and head are still lifted. Extend that right leg up to the ceiling. Grab that shin. That calf muscle, excuse me. Left leg goes down to the mat. Using your abdominals, give me a little pulse. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2, and switch. And switch. I have my hands here on my legs to do that little pulse, but I'm not using my hands to yank my leg in. I want you to be using your abdominals to pull it in just a little closer. Nice and controlled with that leg going down to the mat. It's not a floppy fish. Keep your legs going just like that. Interlace your hands behind your head. And breathe. And let's add a rotation, because why not, right? And rotate to that opposite leg. And cross. And cross. And cross. Let's do 4 and 3 and 2. And last one. Everything comes up. Bend those knees. Head comes down. Hug your knees into your chest and give yourself a little egg beater with those legs. Yes. And right foot comes down to the mat. Left foot comes down to the mat. Arms come down by your side. Feet are hip width apart. And from here, nice and steady and easy, rock your hips, peel and curl all the way up to the top. We went from that good, nice abdominal contraction. Now we're just going to extend across the front of our bodies. And then arms press into the mat and articulate all the way down. Uncurling completely at the bottom. Uncurl and rock your hips. Peel and curl all the way up. Knees are reaching to the other side of the room. Make sure those ribs are tucked in. They're not popped up to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Articulate down. Reach your spine farther and farther down the mat. And rock your hips. Peel and curl all the way up to the top. Hold it here. Again, those arms are pressing into the mat. Open your chest and shoulders up. And then from here, lower your hips a smidge. Tuck even more. And then inhale. On the exhale, right leg comes up to tabletop. Tap that right toe down. Bring it right back up. My hips have not dropped. They're going to stay up nice and even. You're using your obliques to make that happen, which is the sides of your waist. And this is just going to activate and turn on your rear, especially your left glute right now. Oh my gosh, the ball just went right under me, under the bridge, literally. And hold it up at the top. Flex, bring that leg up to the ceiling. Flex your foot. Give me a little press up. And press. And press. And press. 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 4, 3, 2, last one. Take that right leg, cross it all the way over your left leg, and articulate down. Nice and steady, getting a little extra stretch in that right hip as you come down and uncurl. Rock your hips, peel and curl all the way up to the top. Hold and articulate all the way down. And one more time, we're gonna rock your hips, keeping those knees nice and steady. Hold at the top with an inhale, and exhale, articulate all the way down. Let's unwind those legs, get ourselves set to do the other side. Feet are hip width apart. And from here, am I wiggling right off my mat? Maybe a little bit, that's okay. Rock your hips, peel and curl all the way up to the top. Belly button's pulled in tight, rib cage is tucked in, hips are super, super tucked, arms are pressing into the mat. There's pressure on your big toe, your little toe, and your heel. Inhale. On the exhale, this time left foot leg floats up to tabletop and tap that toe down. Exhale brings it up. Inhale down, exhale up. Let your breath help you. I want you to start feeling that right glute. Turn it on. Make sure that right knee is not wandering off to the side. Stay lifted. Pressure on your big toe, little toe, and your heel. Tap and up. Oh, sorry, Rosie, didn't mean to get in your way. One more time. Tap, bring it up, hold, extend that leg up, flex your foot, and give me a press, and press, and press, and press, and press, and press. Whew. I can feel that. I hope you can. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's do 4, and 3, and 2, and last one. Cross that leg over your right leg completely, and take your time. Articulate all the way down your back and spine. And rock your hips, peel and curl all the way up. Hold, and slowly coming all the way down. And rock your hips, bring it all the way up. And take it all the way down. And we're gonna hold it on the bottom right here. Left leg comes into tabletop. Right leg comes into tabletop. Head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat. Grab the backs of your legs. Press your legs into your hands and slowly sit all the way up. It's that time again where my glasses are foggy. So we're officially working hard. And I'm going to have you make your way right onto your hands and knees. Hands are right underneath your shoulders. And we're just going to have a nice good breath. Inhale. And exhale. Feel your belly button pull nice and tight to your spine. Neck gets a little bit longer. Back of your head and neck stays lifted to the ceiling. And right leg goes out behind you. And left leg goes out behind you. And from here, tap that right toe out to the side of the mat and bring it back in. And left toe taps and bring it in. And right. And left. And right. And left. Make sure you're still breathing. You're finding a nice good line with your spine. Co-contraction of a whole bunch of muscles, front, back, side to side. Everything's working right now. Every time you exhale, I want you to pull your belly button a little tighter to your spine. One more time right. One more time left. Hold it here. Slowly bend your elbows, lowering all the way down to the mat with beautiful control. Whew, good, we made it. Then from here, I'm going to have you reach your arms around behind your back, interlace them, and bring those hands as far up your back as you can. Let your elbows hang. I'm going to bring the right side of my face to the mat. I want you to put some energy in your legs so they hover. They're going to stay together. You're going to kick your butt 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Extend your legs. Let your arms slide down your back. Lift your chest up, looking right at the mat. Find that length, that back extension, that opening in your shoulders. And then arms come up your back. Head rotates So you have that left cheek on the mat. Kick your butt 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Extend your legs. Extend your arms. Open your chest up. And then hands, right cheek goes down. Hands come up your back. Kick your butt 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Extend your legs. Extend your arms. Lift through your upper back. Hands come up. Left cheek goes down. Kick your butt. 1, 2, 3. And extend. And get nice and long. Hold it right here. Separate those hands. Palms are going to face the ground. Reaching those fingertips towards your feet. Feet are still hovered. Bring those arms out to the side like you're a plane. And keep breathing, of course. As an added bonus, you get to breathe. You're welcome. And then arms come over your head like you're Superwoman or Superman. Shoulders are staying out of your ears. Belly button's pulled up to your spine. You are going for length, not height. So feel that energy out your fingers, out your toes. Hands come right back out to the side. Hands reach down towards your feet and lower yourself all the way down. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Push yourself up onto your hands and knees. Separate your feet, or your knees, excuse me. Feet stay together and sit back on your feet and have a nice little rest. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. One more good inhale. And one more good exhale. And then from here, walking your hands back towards your feet. And then I'm going to make my way onto my side. I'm going to be on my left side. I'm going to shoot those. Actually, I'm going to be on my hand. Knees, both legs are bent. My hand is ever so slightly out of at a little angle from my shoulder, not directly underneath. My top leg is in front of my bottom leg. And from here, Rosie's looking at me waiting for a ball. Please hold ball throw. Okay, where were we? Here we go. All right, I'm going to push myself up into a side plank. I want your shoulders and your head to go over your hand so that your shoulder ends up right over your hand. Here we go. Press it out. Find that length and that strength right there. Nice and long. Inhale and exhale. Bend those knees. Come right back down. And bring it all the way up. Feel long heads going in one direction. You're getting pulled in your waist in the other direction. And bend those knees. Come right down. And come right back up. Hold right here. I want you to bring that right arm around. Come into a plank. Separate those hands shoulder width apart. Those feet are about hip width apart. And from here, right knee comes into your chest. And bring it right back out. And left. And right. And left. One more time right. One more time left. Hold it here. Bring that left hand back to the middle. Rotate your toes back to the side. Open that arm out. Once again, find that length. Inhale and exhale. Sit right back down. Bend those knees in just a little bit more. I'm going to grab a hold of that left wrist. Come up and stretch over the top. And I want you to put a lot of good energy in this, not just flopping forward saying, thank goodness we're done with that. I want you to put some energy, feel that yumminess as you get that length all along that left side. And say, yay, we have one more side to do. All right, shake out those arms. And let's swing those legs around. I'm on my right side this time. My top foot is in front of my bottom foot. My hand is just farther than my shoulder. And once again, please hold, because little Miss Rosie Puppy Mop needs a throw. Completely missed the door on that one. Anyways, here we go. Let's go into that plank. Pushing yourself up over your hand. Find that length. Feel yourself stabilize using those abdominal muscles on the sides, front, back, everything. And bend your knees coming down. And come all the way up. How many did we do on the other side? 3? 3 and some plank stuff? I think that's about it. And bend your knees. And come all the way up. Hold it right here. Bring that hand down to the mat. Straighten out those legs. Bring that right hand so that your hands... Rosie has a toy. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but there's a squeaker in the house. All right. From here, feet are hip width apart. I want you to pike your hips up. Right foot taps those left toes. Come back out into a plank. And pike it up. And take it out. And pike. Tap that left foot and right foot. One more time, right. One more time, left. Hold it here. Bring that right hand back to the middle. Rotate back to that side plank. Find the length in your body. Love it. Inhale. On the exhale, lower all the way down. Whew, I might be a little bit sweaty. Excuse me. And then from here, let's go onto your hands and knees. Thank you, Rosie. Okay. There we go. Let's curl those toes underneath you. Shoot your hips up to the sky. Roll those arms outward so your neck feels a little bit longer. Bend your knees if you need to. Aim that tailbone way up high. Bend your right knee, straighten your left, and switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. Both heels down. Lift that right leg up to the sky. Let your hip open up. Let that foot fall behind you and get an opening across the front of your hip. And this is a position that I love. I hope you're enjoying it. And bring that right knee right in between your hands. Flip that foot and that knee so it's facing the ground. Walk your hands all the way out on the mat. Walk your hands in. Curl that back toe under. Shoot your hips back up to that down dog. Feet are hip width apart. Lift that left leg up to the sky. Let that hip open. Drop that foot down towards your rear end. Getting that lovely stretch across the front of your hip flexor. Bring that left knee right in between your hands. Let those toes flip over. Walk your hands all the way out. And just stretch that hip flexor. Keep that right hip pressing towards the ground. As we're coming to a close, one more stretch after this for us today. Be thankful that your body is here and can move. Enjoy each moment with intention and gratitude. Walk your hands all the way in. Bring your right leg all the way around. Cross it over your left. Bring your left hand right in front of your knee. Right hand reaches up to the ceiling. Sit up tall. Bring it right back behind you, behind your rear end, and twist. And that was a lot of right and lefts to keep track of. Inhale. Exhale and grow taller. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly releasing that twist. We're going to switch sides here. I'm going to bring my right foot right close to my rear. Left foot crosses over that knee. Right hand comes in front. Lift that left arm up. Sit up nice and tall. Use that oppositional force on that knee. And then bring that hand right behind you. Inhale as you sit up tall. And exhale into that twist a little bit more. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. On the exhale, slowly release that. Bring yourself right around. And I will say thank you for joining me. We did it. Another successful day. And I will see you tomorrow. And Rosie might see you tomorrow too. We'll see. Bye.